Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, and we all know what that means. It's Wellness Wednesday, which means I have to confess. Let's just get to it, shall we? Okay, guys, so it's Wellness Wednesday, which means we talk about our Finding Healthy journey. The journey that some of us are on to getting healthier by changing the way we eat, not just for a diet, not for a short amount of time, but forever. At least that's the goal. And for me, I'm taking little steps at a time, adding to things that I already know about nutrition and about how we are supposed to eat, as well as learning new things. Usually each week I try to answer the same questions. How did I do this week? I didn't do good at all. Let me just tell you. Okay, so you all know my birthday was Saturday. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that very much. Turned 36. 36 is good. Happy to be 36. My husband's birthday was yesterday. My sister-in-law's birthday is today. And it has been tradition since I've married into the family that we have one big shindig. It's my freezer. There was lots of food. Lots of sugary, wheat-laden, delicious food. And as I do, I said it's my birthday. I'll eat what I want. I'll eat how much I want. And I did. And I'm paying for it. So after that, after the birthday shindig, the next day was Sunday. We went to church and worshiped, and then after church, we came home. We ate leftovers from the birthday dinner, and we packed up the truck and headed out to Mammoth Cave National Park, where we camped for a few days. Now, this part is why I'm calling this video Plan to Fail. Because there is a saying, well, I don't know who coined it, but there is a phrase, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And I failed to plan. So I had to work a little bit on my birthday, and my husband decided that he would go pick up snacks and stuff for our camping trip. I thought he was getting everything, all the food stuff. And so I decided that that was not my burden and I wasn't going to have to worry about it. Well, then when I got home, I saw that he just picked up chips and fudge rounds and marshmallows. Why did you do that to me, my love, when you know my struggle? Anyway, so I get home. It's Saturday. I have guests coming in just a couple of hours. I have food I have to fix. And he says, I don't know what we're gonna eat. I just picked up snacks. I'm like, oh, okay. So I have little time to plan, and I decide, because of the time crunch, that simple was going to be the way to go. And so for me, simple is hot dogs, chips, that kind of stuff. And even as we speak, my stomach hurts. So what did I eat this week? Well, I had a lot of bread. I had a lot of bread. I had a lot of cake and a lot of sugar and so much sugar. We did bring bottled water, but we also brought root beer and ski, which ski is a drink mostly found in the South, and it is like a citrus kind of drink. I don't know how you would explain it. Got a lot of sugar in it. So I did terribly, and I'm paying for it because my stomach is like out to here. You can't see. Let's see if I can lower this bad boy. I got a tripod for my birthday. Yay! So I'm in pain, actually. I'm in pain. I hurt a lot. And it's really kind of embarrassing because my husband took a lot of great footage of our camping trip, and I am muffin topping the whole time, and it's because I am bloated beyond belief. Ugh. This is what people with addictions do, right? I mean, you're like, oh, you hate yourself, you decide you're going to change, then you fall back into your habit, and it feels good at the moment, and then the next day you're like, why did I do that? And that's not to say that it'll never happen again. It's just crazy. But I'm happy to be home. I'm happy to have my oatmeal and my non-homogenized milk, and I am going to restart my sourdough starter. I just went ahead and chucked it before we left because, and I was talking to Amy Fuel, and she's a Fuel Homestead. She is the one that wrote the sourdough recipe that I'm using. She asked me like, how's it going? And I'm like, well, it's going okay. And the sourdough starter was bubbling, but it wasn't like filling the jar like I've experienced before. And then I realized, I'm using tap water. I'm not using filtered water, and chlorine will kill that good wild yeast and that good bacteria that you're trying to capture. So I thought, well, you know, we're fixing to leave for a few days. I'm just gonna chuck it and start over when I get home using filtered water. Hello. I'm going to start that today. I do need to go and get some more flour. Since I'm just about out, I'm going to replace it with a good brand, like maybe Bob's Red Mill unbleached flour. That'll make me feel a lot better. And I'm really excited because I know by the end of the week I will have delicious, yummy homemade sourdough bread. All right, have I noticed any changes? Just bad ones. So again, really bloated, and the worst part for me, other than having a stomach that really hurts, is my itchy skin is back. My legs last night, I was like scratch, scratch, scratch. This is a result of bad eating. Oy. What do? We dust off, we move on. Today is a new day. Oh, and I don't know how much I weigh because our scale is out of batteries. So, and I think that's okay. I really don't need to step on the scale to know that I've gained weight, and I don't need to step on the scale to know that I feel wretched. Now, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, then you know that one of the things that I got for my birthday, my mom sent me, my parents, I say my mom, but it was my parents, sent me this awesome book that Julianne from Dirt Patch Heaven recommended if you were wanting to start getting into fermenting foods. This is The Art of Fermentation by Sandra Katz. And this book is awesome. Like, it is so incredibly eye-opening, and there's a lot of things in here that I knew, but there's a lot of things that I didn't know, and there are a lot of things that he just words so succinctly that I'm just, yes, that's exactly what I've been thinking, or how I feel about that. And I just love it. I love books that are eye-opening and thought-provoking, especially when it comes to practical everyday things. I wanted to read a part of this book. I actually read this to my mom the other day because we both have gluten sensitivity, and I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. These are my reading glasses, and they don't have that glare coating, so they're very shiny, so you'll have to excuse me. See, like, you can see everything, including the mess on the table. Okay, So this is Incognito's manifesto, is what it's called. We are not gluten and lactose intolerant! Exclamation point times 3. Wheat is not the problem. It's the bloody cooks. Ah, how dare you. Given just a tad more time and tending via culinary practices which stimulate the innate enzyme activity, unwanted naturally occurring anti-nutrients are neutralized, and the gluten, a splendid complex vegetable protein, transforms and becomes easily digestible. When food preparation is rushed, as is the case with 99% of all modern food, and in particular with bread, that same unconverted gluten and also carbohydrate bestows a toxic allergenic effect upon the human body. Predigestion is essential for body harmony. Since the 1950s, we've lost the thread of connecting us to an ancient culinary tradition that is essential in disabling the toxic anti-nutrients in food, and in rendering proteins, carbohydrates, malts, etc., not only harmless, but also maximally digestible, nutritious, and delicious. That missing traditional process is fermentation. Its lost habitat, the slow kitchen. And if that isn't enough anguish, we are also being heavily harmed, conned, and dumbed down by a heartless, profit-rapacious medical pharmaceutical illness industry and its partners in crime, the food biz cartels, that help create and continue the sickness, and acquiescent government regulating bodies that are supposed to protect us from such vultures. Well said, I say. Well said. Anyway, I thought that was a really excellent read. And my mom got me a real German fermenting crock. My father-in-law saw it and said, "Oh, I like your cookie jar." It's not a cookie jar. It's a real German crock. In fact, it's so German that the book that came with it is German first and English last. I mean, I didn't know what to think. It's not English first? How American is that? Anyway. So I'm really excited to start my fermenting journey. And I'm getting back on that, my hair. I'm getting back on that today, getting my my sourdough starter started. All right, so what is the challenge for this week? Well, I am challenging myself to plan better. We need to get groceries, so I checked the app, my Aldi's app, lots of good stuff on sale. No, it is not organic, but we do the best we can. So grapes are 98 cents a pound, bananas are 29 cents a pound, pineapples are 99 cents each. Lots of good stuff going on. So even the chicken is $1.29 a pound. So lots of wonderful things on sale to stock up the fridge with, and snacks, and yeah, so I'm really ready to get ready to lose this bloat and feel better. And as soon as I get batteries for the scale, I will probably post in Finding Healthy, the For Women Only Facebook page that you need to be a part of if you're not. It's for women only, but it's great. Lots of fantastic tips. My friend Amanda from the Fundamental Home, her family is going gluten-free, and so I am waiting for her to start sharing some good money-saving tips on gluten-free eating. So, all right, so that's it. This is running really long, and I need to, I'm gonna have to edit and do all that great stuff. But anyway, that's all. So don't forget, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Don't be like me. Don't be a failure. Let's plan. Let's do this. Let's protect our families. Let's go in with a plan. Let's have a battle plan. And if you have any questions about fermenting, I'm not really qualified to answer very many questions on fermenting. I am still learning, but I can't wait to jump in. But be sure that you stick around, because what I'm learning, I will share with you. And I'm really excited, okay? All right, so that's it. I hope you guys are having a great day. Be blessed, be frugal, be healthy, be all that you can be. Until next time.